The nerve, right? The nerve. I tied my balloons to myself, but don't be a jerk. I hope a bee doesn't sting me during the making of this video because I recently got stung and, well, more like I was bitten. Okay, anyway. Oh my god, a bee just stung me. Their loss. Wow, I think I have one less than I thought I had. Oh my god. Okay, please don't be upset if I haven't told you this because I've literally only told my parents. Oh, doggy, it is hot in my car. I look so cute. Look at my little hair clip that I stole from my mom. I got cut off by my own music. The nerve, right? The nerve. Okay, anyway, sorry. Anyway, it's super hot in here and honestly I just want to get out of here because I just got out of work. Apparently they made a birthday cake for me at home. Chocolate, my favorite. I need to hang up this. Bye. Hello, I'm with my family now. Woo. These are so nice.
I want to get this stuff.
Aww, you're so pretty.
Stop doing it now.
Are you recording this? Birthday lunch medicine. Oh, this is hot. I think this is a good angle if you can see my face. Hello, everybody. Today is June 20th, aka my birthday, hence the balloons. So today I'm going to be doing a 23 things I've learned in 23 years because guess what? I'm 23 years old. Stay tuned to the end of this video because I have a major announcement, like a huge announcement. This is my new, I didn't even tell you. I got a new iPad. My nose is like really itchy. I'm not picking my nose, I swear. This is my lovely new iPad. And then this case was my birthday present. So that's really super awesome. I honestly don't remember what I wrote down. What the frickin' frack. Literally just realized I only know 22 things. I don't know what order I should go in. I feel like these were pretty deep. Number 1, no one is going to make you feel as good as you can make yourself feel. People can be there for you and support you, but you've got to show up for yourself. I love this piece of advice. Just be there for yourself because in the end, that's who's going to be there. Like, you live in this body. Sometimes it's crazy to think like, wow, I'm a real person. Only you have the ability to change the way that you think about yourself. Like, you shouldn't depend on other people for that or for your self-worth. Number 2, I feel like I should have started a YouTube channel sooner because I love making these videos and it's really given me a creative outlet where I can focus all my energy and they're really fun to make. I'm excited to see what kind of videos I make in the future and like what's gonna come out of my brain. Number 3, trust your gut. These are so deep. I did not intend for these to be so deep, but if something doesn't feel right, just trust yourself because it's probably not right. If I could say anything to like past me, I would say don't fall into traps that you should have walked away from. Make sure first and foremost that you trust yourself. Number 4, I still don't like podcasts. I'm sorry if you love podcasts, if you have a podcast, I'm sure it's great. I just am a very visual I almost thought I just saw a snake. I'm a very visual person, that's why I make these videos and not just ramble on for forever because I can do that. I'm great at talking. I'm not so great at just listening if there's nothing to see. I have to be able to be visually, aesthetically caressed. Sorry, not sorry. I know they're super popular right now, but I've never liked audiobooks or podcasts or any of that. I'm sorry. Number 5, chasing your heart is never a bad idea, unless it means giving up your own dreams. This is like personal, obviously, because it's things that I've learned, but don't fool yourself into doing something just to please someone else if it screws you over. I am such a people pleaser, but over the years, I've learned that you have to just do what's best for you and not worry about other people. But don't be a jerk. Number 6, the minimum wage is not high enough. Number 7, you go young scholars. Comment below if you know what that quote is from, or that impression. Sometimes all you need are some mountains, a journal, and your thoughts. I'm referring to when I went to Greece to study abroad. I had the opportunity to study with the one-year leased theater company, and it, like, this sounds so dramatic, but it seriously changed my life. Just being outside with the huge mountains were so humbling, and we would practice mindful practice and meditation every single day for 30 minutes. Absolutely had a huge positive impact on me, which brings me to number 8, study abroad if you can. I know it's expensive, so you don't necessarily have to study abroad as long as it's just like a change of scenery, noticing like the sound of the birds chirping right now, or like just sitting there and letting an insect crawl onto you and not doing anything about it, but just like letting it happen and just being. Don't do that. A wise professor told me once to just be. I think because I'm saying that, the bees are getting attracted to me. I'm gonna go inside because I'm really scared. Goodbye. I love you too. Goodbye. Thanks. Happy birthday to you too. It's not her birthday. Where was I? Number 9 of 23 things that I've learned. Dogs are the best little things on the whole planet, and you cannot tell me otherwise. They're the best furry little creatures ever. Number 10 of things that I've learned. Nothing makes me feel more alive than performing a piece of theater. Did I say that weird? Theater. And being surrounded by people who love theater as much as I do. I know a lot of people would agree with this, that the theater has given them a place to feel at home and to feel accepted. There's nothing quite like it. Number 11. Haha. I talk very fast, but I also think very fast. Don't speak before you process what you're feeling and thinking in your head. I'm not a very patient person, so this is something that I've learned, is to be a little more patient and think before I say things. Number 12. Don't let a stranger live in your basement, because then they won't pay the bills. If you know, you know. Number 13. I just took a huge breath. Live a little. Go wild. Break some rules. Have some fun while you're young. That's what it's for. I think a little rule breaking is healthy. No one wants you to be a robot except for the US government. Number 14. You don't have to know what you want to do with your life. A life isn't just something that you have to do something with. You don't have to have all the answers now or ever. Ever. Number 15. This is huge. Don't rush into your relationships. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your life. If you want to rush things, go for it. But personally for me, I think I need to build a strong foundation with someone first. Like a strong friendshipinal. That's a word that I just made up. Strong friendship-based relationship with someone before I enter a romantic relationship with someone, because the way people treat their friends is a huge indication of how they're going to be in their relationships, okay? Number 16, just wear sunscreen. Just wear it. Number 17, if someone doesn't put the effort into being your friend, then they're not worth it. Friends are going to grow apart, and then some are just going to peace out and not even say goodbye. Don't water dead plants by going after people who don't care about you. It sucks and it hurts, but they're not worth it. Their loss. Number 18, Disney World is expensive. Do not live in Disney World unless you are prepared to lose all of your money. Number 19, if a cocktail costs over $12, it probably A, has no alcohol in it, and B, obviously it's not worth it. Just go home, buy yourself a frozen margarita maker, and make yourself some freaking frozen margaritas every night. Number 20, cherish your college days if you go to college, or your high school days. Cherish your days. I know this is something that old people say all the time, but seriously, like, you spend so much time with these people and then like that, you all go your separate ways, and it feels really weird. Take a couple moments here and there to like take mental pictures and really remember those people and just the good times that you had, because they're gone before you know it. Number 21. Okay, you don't have to be paper qualified to get a job. Wow, what? The way that I got the job that I have now, for those of you who don't know, I'm in the medical field. What? I studied theater in college. What the? Obviously, I was not qualified for this job. My boss decided to take a chance on me, even though it wasn't really much of a chance, because as long as you're a great person to work with and you have a great personality, like, I mean, it depends on where you go looking for a job, but he hired me because he knew that he could train me to do things, and that you can't train someone to have a friendly, upbeat personality. I love the sound my ring makes when it spins. 22. This kind of segues perfectly. It's good to work in different settings. So these are all the places that I've worked at. My first job was working at Rita's Italian Ice. I might be missing a place or two on this list, I don't know. Then I worked as a tour guide in admissions at Adelphi. I almost forgot the name of my college, oh my god. And then I was promoted to senior admissions ambassador, so I had a little bit more of a leadership position there. Then I worked in the mailroom at Adelphi. Then I had an internship, social media. Then I worked at a summer camp. I don't think this is in order, but I worked at a summer camp, which is great because I learned how to work with kids. Working with kids isn't for everybody. You know, it's not what I want to do with my life, but a lot of like teachers will say this like, oh, they didn't just learn from me, but I learned from them, which is so true because kids are like so creative and imaginative and they're like the sweetest little creatures. They're just so adorable and they just want to have fun. Then I worked at Disney, which is great because I learned how to work around a lot of tourists and very grumpy people. Learning how to work with difficult people, I think, is a great life skill to have just in your daily life. Then, I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice because my family played a game, like a friends game, where we had to throw a ball around and I was screaming at people when they lost. I'm very competitive. Okay, then I worked at Starbucks, which just great experience to learn how to make all these difficult drinks because especially if you're someone who gets Starbucks or coffee or food and eats anything, there's so much that goes into making a drink or a piece of food or something exactly the way you want it. There are so many things that you can adjust when it comes to Starbucks drinks. It's kind of insane. It's just good to be on the other side. Then you can appreciate and be more thankful for what everyone puts in, like the effort that everyone puts into stuff. Then I worked at Hilton Grand Vacations to be more specific, which taught me a lot about hospitality. And I got to work with other people my age, and it was at a hotel. It was a resort, which I've never had the experience of doing before, so that was pretty cool. Then I obviously worked at the optometrist where I work now, so that's full circle. Oh my god, I still don't have a 23rd thing that I've learned, and I need to post this video tomorrow. What is another thing that I've learned? These were all so deep. This one cannot even compare. Okay. It's really important to be open-minded. I would consider myself an open-minded person in general, but lately I've realized there are some areas that I'm not so open-minded. I know I have so much more to learn in my life. These were just 23 things that I've happened to learn in my humble 23 years on this planet. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and as promised, I have a huge, okay, please don't be upset if I haven't told you this because I've literally only told my parents and my sister. So this is like actually huge. For everyone who's seen my video about not knowing who my dad is, if you haven't seen that video, go watch it. I'll tag it above somewhere. I literally, this is such huge news and this is gonna be its whole separate thing, but huge announcement alerts. I found my sperm donor. So that's kind of a big deal. And in my next video, I'm going to be talking all about that. So stay tuned. Please, please, please hit subscribe so you can get the notifications for when I post videos. I am trying to post every Sunday, so please subscribe. It means a lot to me to see your support, and if you want to stay updated with my videos, then that's the best way to do it. I will see you all in the next video for a big revelation about my sperm donor dad. Peace out and enjoy your weekend and life. Just have a great life, everyone. See you next time. Okay, goodbye.